playing chromatically, it's easy to get lost and not know where to stop. So as you practice that, if you find yourself going past C and going on, we want to have the discipline to know where we are in the octave, and it gives us an opportunity to do a little bit of ear training, sort of awareness of where we are in the scale pattern. So a chromatic scale has 12 pitches. If we divide it by 4, we could break this exercise into 4 steps. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, stop note. And that sounds like this. So notice you stopped on E. Now we continue from E, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop note. We stopped on G sharp. And we're back to C. So we divided by 4. We got 3 groupings of our exercise. I hope I said that right. And as you notice, the notes you stopped on, C, E, G sharp, C, is evenly dividing an octave, and that is what kind of chord? Augmented. It's good to know that the augmented chord is made up of major thirds. So let's play again, thinking about major thirds, thinking about dividing your octave with an augmented chord. How else can we divide the octave? What about in half? If we divide by 6, we can do this scale pattern in 2 parts, and we're going to stop at the halfway point of the octave. Maybe you know what note that will be. If not, let's play it and find out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop. And one more time. So we stopped on F sharp. C to F sharp is a tritone. It's perfectly in the middle of our octave. We continue from F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop. We should be landing back on C. And one more time. Now we'll go down and we'll be landing in the same place, the F sharp, from C to F sharp, from F sharp to C. This time let's think about our air and our legato and making the air very, very even. Let's do that again. It's a great opportunity to keep an eye on what your pinky is doing, that you're not whipping it back. And it's also a great opportunity to be using your lever key, both ascending and descending. One more time. And from F sharp back to C. Now I'm warmed up, I want to do the whole thing up, the whole thing down, and find out how quickly I can do it. Can I do it at 100? Let's see. And I had a good sense of where the scale was going to end after doing the half and half. Now we'll descend. So that's it. I could either continue to practice this for evenness and legato and increasing the tempo, or, and I highly recommend this, switch your starting note and go through the division by 4 and then by 2 to think about augmented triad, dividing your octave, the tritone, dividing your octave, and there's one we didn't do, diminished 7 chord, also divides the octave. And as I did that, when I'm working on my spelling and my ear, kind of the same thing, I am naming those landing notes. They were E flat, G flat, A, and C, which is a diminished 7th chord, all minor third intervals apart. That's another symmetrical, perfectly even division of the 12 notes of our chromatic scale. So if you started on D, you could learn your diminished 7 chord starting on D, and your augmented chord, and the tritone from D, and name all those ending notes. And then when you're finished, practice for evenness of air, and efficiency and relaxedness of the fingers. And that's a pretty good workout. Enjoy.